Since the dawn of Clash of Clans, we have had to wait for our armies to train before doing raids. It used to be 2 to 3 hours per army, then reduced to an hour, then further reduced to an average of 20 minutes. But Clash of Clans' newest change that is coming later this month is the entire removal of troop training times. And this has been met with some mixed emotion, some saying it will make the game boring, and others excited to constantly farm limitlessly. So in today's video, I want to be explaining these changes, looking at all the pros and cons, what it means for different types of clashers, and finally, my personal opinion and stance on it. I'm going to start off breaking down what the update is bringing for you guys. First off, there's going to be no more troop, spell, siege machine, or hero recovery times. Essentially meaning you can do infinite attacks. The training potions, treats, and gold pass training perks are all getting removed, along with donations from here on out costing elixir or dark elixir to donate. Also, minor quality of life. They lowered the clan castle request times to 10 minutes flat for everybody. Another interesting change is trophy curving. This essentially means that they're gonna lower the amount of trophies you can get for every attack, so that way trophy pushing doesn't become an instant cakewalk. And they scaled the amount of trophies you get from 1 star up to 3 star. And the way the game currently is right now, if an offer for your attack is 30 trophies and you get a 1 star, you're gonna get 10 of those trophies because it's split evenly across the 3 stars. But now, if you get a 1 star on a 30 cup offer, I'm assuming you're gonna get a lot lower, probably like 4 to 6 trophies instead, but it will still be counted as a victory. But this really pushes you to go for those 3 stars, guys. Final change is to Legend League. Legend League is still limited to 8 attacks per day for now, indicating that they're going to change it in the future. And this part is what scares me, because if there's unlimited attacks in Legend League, your trophies will not define how good you are at the game. It's going to be based on how much time you can devote to attacking every day. So I don't know about the removing the 8 attacks limit. It might be pretty bad and very volatile. So now that I've given you an overview of the update, let's talk about the pros and then the cons. First pro being you're going to be able to raid unlimitedly, meaning faster progression for walls and no more waiting in between attacks. So this is really good for the players who want to grind 24/7. Second pro being more enjoyable farming. The fact that we'll constantly have our armies, spells, and siege machines constantly ready to go is just a huge quality of life change. Farming is going to be pretty fun to do now. Another pro is it'll be good for content creators to do longer play sessions and streams without boring the audience because we run out of armies, so that's pretty cool. And final pro that I could think of is hyper competitive players and people who grind the game 24/7 are going to love this, allowing for faster paced gameplay and no more worrying about constantly running out of those training potion if you're playing for long sessions. So yeah, that is going to do it for the pros. And moving on to the cons that could come from this. Number 1 being burnout. Due to there being no natural downtime between attacks, players might become burnt out from playing too much. And again, it varies per player, but I can definitely see some people getting burnt out from the game feeling too fast-paced. Next con being, Legend League might be broken. I addressed this a little earlier, but if they change the attacks in Legend to be limitless, as they intend to, Legend League may become watered down with people who just play the game a lot, rather than people who actually have good attacks and good bases, and they just simply can't put enough time into the game, so they could quickly be brought down in Legend League, and it might become a lot like Builder Base with the back and forth attacks and defenses, and I can see this being a big problem if they do decide to make this change. Final potential con, this is the one that's a farthest reach. The loot economy might be weird with the constant attacking, especially with the recent update in which you could steal double resources from storages. Defensive players are going to get absolutely drained, and they might have to increase the time of the shield when you get attacked. But that's all the cons I can name. Now let's talk about what this means for different types of clashers. Competitive and free-to-play players are going to love this. They can farm endlessly and progress faster, especially through walls, and will make keeping all your builders working a lot more obtainable. Next up, we have the pay-to-win players. One side of pay-to-win might like this, and the other side might not. The side of pay-to-win that plays and grinds a lot will love this, but other pay-to-win players who log on, pop a rune of gold, and get all their builders working that way might feel like it's more of a waste of their money, because farming a full storage might be faster than ever after this update, and certain magic items that give you loot, like resource potion and all the runes, might see a decrease in purchase rates due due to loot being so obtainable. Finally, we have Legend League and Trophy Pushers. If you're pushing at a lower town hall, this is going to be amazing for you because you can just keep grinding them out fast, and dump all the loot into your walls. Meanwhile, the Legend League Pushers, the ranking will be based on grinding rather than skill. So I can see it going two very different ways, guys. Finally, my personal opinion and stance on it. I'm going to try to maintain a neutral stance because I'm going to absolutely love being able to grind out stuff as much as possible. But there are obviously some downsides that in the back of my mind I'm worried about. So I'm not going to say I'm 100% for it or against it. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Also, in my Discord server, we're going to start doing scenery and future gold pass giveaways coming soon. So the link to join will be pinned in the comments and the description. And potentially hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. But have a great rest of your day or night. Bye bye.